Oh, how good does it feel to wake up a Raider this week? We're Lone Rangering it this week. Brandon is just swamped with work, couldn't get away. I'm grabbing the reins. I'm taking hold of it. So, what is up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back to another edition of the good, the bad, and the ugly. And man, oh man, do we have some things to get into. So, without further ado, let's start the show. Welcome back. Welcome back to a very exciting The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. The only thing that's missing is my partner. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. I am one half of the sports guy, Jacob Cutler, and it will just be me this week for our picks episode, for our review episode. Brandon, swamped with work. He trust me, he wishes he could be here, especially after everything that has just transpired this week. Man, oh man, do we have some good things, some bad things, and some ugly things to talk about. I am excited. Trade deadline behind us. Moves have been made. Statement moves have been made. Coaches fired. A coach finally. Good riddance. Fired. He's on fire. Fired. Gone. Kaput. See you later, bucko. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Man, oh man, do we have some stuff to talk about. But before we get into it, we do have to quickly review how Brandon and I did last week. So let's put it up on the screen. We tied. Brandon and I both going 11-5. Both of us going 1-0 on our guaranteed victories. For myself, it was the Dolphins. For Brandon, it was the Eagles. Both of them handling business. Dolphins handling business better than the Eagles, but nevertheless, they got the job done. Overall for the season, that puts us at Brandon, 77-45, 7-1 on his guaranteed victories. For myself, 73-49, 6-2 on my guaranteed victories. And then for our guests, they are 43-33, 2-3 on their combined guaranteed victories. That's what Brandon and I needed. We needed a bounce back week. That's what we got. So let's wipe those off the screen because let's get into it, baby. I'm here to talk with you guys. Come gather around the campfire because it's time. We got some good, we got some bad, and we got some ugly. Let's start with the good from week 8. What good do we got? We got the Bills handling business, getting a much-needed victory there at home on Thursday to kick off our week. We had the Cowboys make a nice little statement against the Los Angeles Lambs. They're handling business, absolutely dominating at home. The Vikings getting a much-needed victory at so much of the cost. The good for the Vikings is they won. The bad, we'll get into it. The Titans, Will Levis coming out and throwing absolute nuclear bombs. Not one, not two, not three, but 4 touchdowns to start his NFL career. 3 of them to Mr. DeAndre Hopkins. Yeah, you may have forgot that he was in the NFL. Will Levis sure didn't. Hooked him up with 3 touchdowns, get his season started. You mean to tell me that DeAndre Hopkins ain't happy that Ryan Tannehill is out? Please. Will Levis should be the starter there going forward, getting the start again next week against the Steelers. What else good do we see? The Saints dominating the Colts. I guess that's good. The Saints, Derek Carr and company, dominating the Colts. Dolphins handling business against the New England Patriots, setting up that much coveted match there across the pond in Germany against the Chiefs coming up in week 9 against the Dolphins. Dolphins looking like world breakers. Tua looking good, kind of falling off, but looking good a little bit. Tyreek Hill, the best weapon in football, no question about it. The Jags able to stave off defeat against the Pittsburgh Steelers, doing what the Jags need to do, which is win games that are statement games. I call them statement games. They are games that if you win, you show that you're not the old Jacksonville Jaguars. You have turned over a new leaf. You have changed. You feel a little bit revitalized, and you're not pulling that old gimmick where you're showing that you're good, but you're really not. Jacksonville Jaguars, Treviel got that team rolling. Philadelphia Eagles getting a scare against the Washington Commanders, able to pull it off. Eagles do not impress me. I can't say that enough. Eagles do not impress me. The Carolina Panthers get their first win of the season. Of course, it comes against the Texans, but the Panthers get their first win of the season. The Seahawks, unfortunately, it's good for them, but the Seahawks, it was an exciting game, get the victory at the last moment, the game-winning touchdown to seal it there against the Browns at home, get the victory. But the good that I like from this week, and somebody put in the comments that the Broncos own our channel. They can own our channel for week 8. That's fine. The Donkeys don't own any sort of real estate on this channel, nor do their fans. But the Donkeys doing the NFL a much needed favor and just knocking off the Chiefs. Just knocking them off. Chiefs, when's the last time they won in Arrowhead or in Mile High Stadium? 2015? Just knocking them off, baby. Denver Donkeys knocking off the Chiefs, handing the Chiefs their second loss of the season. I'll take it. Thank you, Denver Donkeys. Doing us all a favor. Ravens, scared there in Arizona, but get the job done. I don't know if that's good or bad. It was okay. You're going to let 24 points to Arizona, not the greatest. The good, though, the two last good things I saw, and we'll start with the one on Monday night. Hit the road, Jack, and don't come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't come back no more. Get the out of here, Josh. You're gone, baby. See ya. Adios. I think I speak for all Raiders fans when, man, did it feel good to wake up this morning knowing that the worst coach in NFL history is gone. He can't do anything else to this team. No more damage. The only one who can do the damage now is the crappy owner and Mark Davis. That's another story. One nightmare is over. The Raiders have tons of nightmares. You want to read your kids a scary story? Read them The Legend of the Las Vegas Raiders. Read them the story of the Los Angeles, Oakland, Las Vegas Raiders. That's a spooky story. That's a campfire story for you. But one nightmare is done. We've put it to bed. It's over. He's gone. He can't hurt you anymore. Devontae, he can't hurt you. Okay? Next will be Jimmy. Then hopefully eventually Mark. But Josh can't hurt you anymore, okay? He's gone. All right? I don't know what's next for the Las Vegas Raiders. They have no future. They are hopeless. They are just, they're everything-less. Every word that has a list at the end of it, they are that. I mean, the only thing I could say is that press conference by the interim head coach I mean, thank you for having a man step up into the position. That's all I can say. Thank you for having a man step up into the position. Holy moly, the nightmare is done. One nightmare down, 756 million more to go for the Las Vegas Raiders. But it's a good day. It's a good day to be a Las Vegas Raiders fan, especially if you hate Josh McDaniels. Patriot way, done. Done. Done, done, done. And our last good is man, oh man. Talk about putting on the best performance of his entire career. Talk about putting on the best performance I've ever seen. Talk about the most complete performance I've ever seen from this team. Talk about an all-around statement from Lou and Oromo, baby. Oh man, the Cincinnati Bengals dominating the San Francisco 49ers. And I witnessed it with my own two eyes, and I could not believe what I was watching. Could not believe it. The most outstanding quarterback play I have ever witnessed with my eyes. The accuracy, the illusion, the scheme, the control, everything was working for the Cincinnati Bengals. I mean, he is chopping up the zone like it's some chopped suey, like it's a little diced onion. He's dicing up his onions, dicing up his tomatoes, dicing up his little jalapenos, putting that all, mixing it all together, get a little nice pico de gallo going with a little chips and salsa, and he's just chilling. He's maxing, relaxing right now. By far, the best performance I have ever seen of Joe Burrow. Best performance, most complete performance. Yeah, if he does that 9 more times, Bengals are going to be very, very tough to beat. On the flip side, the Niners may have lost, but the former second overall pick, Mr. Chase Young. Yes, Mr. Chase Young. Can you believe it? It actually happened. Chase Young is going to the San Francisco 49ers. I mean, what the hell is happening, man? What is happening, man? What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? We're just letting these guys just go to these teams for a 3rd round pick? What are we doing, Commanders? What are we doing? Again, the Niners may have lost, but they won. The Niners won. The Niners may have lost that game, but heading into the bye, you now get rested. You now get all your pieces back. You now come back with Chase Young. Niners won. So, that's the good. The bad? What bad do I got? Let's see. The bad. And it's just bad because it's very unfortunate. Vikings hopes this season, dash, done, nixed, nada, over. Captain Kirk Cousins tearing his Achilles, done for the season. Well, we'll see, according to the Aaron Rodgers. Done for the season. Vikings, I don't know what they're doing. Trading for Joshua Dobbs, not against trying to get Jameis Winston. Trading for Joshua Dobbs, who struggled there in Arizona. Was able to do a little bit, do a little something, but really wasn't able to produce much. So, Vikings, don't really know. The future of Justin Jefferson, don't really know. Vikings as a team themselves, don't really know. So, all that mixed together, no bueno. Bad. Very unfortunate. What other bad do we see? Let's see here. The Texans dropping a game to the Panthers, bad. Cleveland Dukies dropping a game to the Seahawks, bad. Inferior competition, bad. I'll take it, though. Thank you, Seahawks. Can't believe I'm saying that. Kansas City Chiefs losing to the Donkeys, bad. Almost downright ugly. I mean, geez Louise. The Chargers handling business. And the Raiders, performance, bad. Bad. What did I see that was ugly? Let's see here. Any ugliness, give it to me. Give it to me. Come to me. I'm not seeing any. I just see some bad, and I see some good, and I see some bad. I don't really see any ugly. You know, Chiefs putting up 9 points. Patrick Mahomes possibly having the flu. Yada, yada, yada. Oh, ugly. Yeah, here's your ugly. Jordan Love, ugly. Get out of here. You're done. Jimmy G, ugly. Get out of here. You're done. Packers going with their rookie to start to possibly replace Jordan Love going forward. Jimmy G, done possibly with the Raiders for good. Aiden O'Connell now will be taking over there at quarterback. Those are the two uglies. That's the good. That's the bad. That's the ugly for you this week, folks. That's going to do it. That is going to do it for this week's edition of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. And man, oh man, did we have a little bit of both. A little bit of everything, I guess you should say. But Joey B, baby, best performance I have ever seen him play. Josh McDaniels, you're gone. Adios. Sayonara. See ya later. Oh, man, if we could only get rid of Mark. Ho, 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 ho. That will be the day. That's going to do it for this edition of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Remember, if at any point during this video you like what you saw, do us a favor and smash that like button. Smash the subscribe button. Smash that notification button. That way, anytime new videos drop, you're right there to consume the content, because we are going to be dropping content for you all season long. That'll do it. That'll do it for this edition of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I am one half of the Sports Guys, Jacob Cutler. My co-host and partner and one of my best friends, Brandon Sullivan, will be joining us next week. But until then, and until the picks episode, Jacob Cutler, I'm out.